Hi guys, it's me Karen. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to do part, I think this is 4 for Magical Dawn, Hanna Karlzon. And we are doing, oh, I got the paper in a weird spot. There we go. This page here. Part 1 was the little froggy. Part 2 was the smoke and the pink bottle. Part 3 was 2 purple and 1 green bottle here. So I am right. It's part 4. Okay, we're going to do this page over here. I have to move the book over. I'm going to be doing the hourglass on the outside here, and we're going to do the outside in green. This bottle here in blue, and this bottle here in pink. Yeah. So I'm going to start on the outside of this hourglass here. So I'm going to get the camera down and I'm going to get the pencils, make sure they're all nice and sharp, and we'll get down and do that. Hold on a second. Okay, that's most of the outside of the hourglass. That's the thing we're going to work on first, and I'm going to make it a green tone. So I just had all the pencils out. There's it. What are you over here? I've got all these pencils now. I didn't have before. Give it to you. You're not even in this book. Okay. So we have the moss green, the green ochre, and the pale sage. We're going to go in with the moss green first. And hopefully you can see, double checking the whole area here. So we're just going to go up the side in the moss green and down from the top here. And I don't know about those yet. I'm going to figure those out a little bit. Do this part first. Okay, and then the top. We have these little fluff things that we're going to do in black. So I don't need to color those, but I do want to color the top. And then on this side. Now the reason I picked this to be green instead of purple or blue or pink. One, I have to figure out the sand. 2, green goes really good with the blue and the purple. And this is going to be blue too. So picking the ones that touch each other is a good idea to make sure that they look good next to each other. Sometimes the pink looks good with the green. Pink will look good with the purple. Pink will look good with the blue, but sometimes the pink and the green don't exactly mesh as nicely as the other colors. So that's why I decided to do this one in the green, other than the fact that I was kind of stuck on this page. And when you get stuck, a couple of things you can do, trying to figure out your color. So I didn't want a whole bunch of, green, or blues. I just take like a little sheet of paper and I'll stick the colors down. Like these are the 2 main colors that go on this green along with the light. And then I'll just hold it here and go, well, the green looks pretty good there. Let's see this tall one. This would have had to have been a different color. Wasn't sure about the candle. Knew the frog was going to be green. But I'll go through and I'll put all the colors down and map them out and kind of go, this one would look good green. You can only do it in a book that you're doing the same colors in, but I mean, you can do this when you're doing any other page. Just use a little piece of paper, color some colors on it that you're going to use, and go, well, I wonder if those would look good in that color. So you can map it out, look at it, and say, well, yeah, maybe I want, we'll just stick a little blue on this one, that bottle blue. Or because it's too close to the blue up there, we'll just slide it on over here, put the blue. That's a quick and easy way to map out the colors that you want to stick down, especially like on a flower wreath or something like that, or a double page spread that you get confused on. So that's what I did. That, and I asked my daughter, what color do you think I should do this? She's got a good eye. She's artistic too. So that's always nice. I'm putting in the green ochre here. Darken up these areas up here. And kind of get it a browner look. Because that's what that one does. And we'll bring it up a little bit. Right in there. Do the same on this side. Okay, so it's darker on the top and bottom. And then we'll darken up in here. Okay, go back in with the moss green. Bring that down just a bit more here. And up just a bit more there. Then we'll bring in the pale sage. And just blend that up. Leave a little tiny of that. So we're going to put a little white in there too. Okay, bring back in the green ochre. Bit more pressure here. Just because I want that brown to show up a little bit more. And we'll put it in here. Now I'm going to turn the book because I need to get those little curls. And I want them down at my end. There we go. I want to make sure I get this colored in here too. Okay. That was the ochre. This is the green moss green. Trying to get both sides to look the same. I'm never really good at that. And then the pale sage. And a little of that up here too. Yeah, we're going to just have to use the eraser and get it out of that one. Okay, we're going to add a little white right in the corners of these, just to brighten those up a little bit. There we go, and down here, I'm going to add that little bit of white right in there. Just right in that little area. Okay. Now I do have the bottom down here that was off camera, so we have to do that too. It's the same as the top with the little black lines on it, so it's just a quick little color. There we go. Turn the book back around. And then we have our tall green. And there is going to be black in here, so we're going to add a little black, not blue. That's not black either. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. And I'm trying to figure out which one's black. And it's this one. They don't have names on them. Well, one does, but they're all in the secondary language. So we got lac here and nor, and we have raisin nor, and then we have numbers. And the other one just looks like it could be black, and this is the blue, the indigo. So yeah, get me all confused this morning. Can you see this portion? Here we go. Around our nice little gem spider. We're going to add a little black down here. And right down in this area. Want that darker. And on this side, we want that darker. And we can re-add in those lines. Okay, over on this side, we want that a little darker. And then up at the top up here, we want it darker in there. And on the outside. And then right under here, to accent that up a little bit more. Redrawing the curls to get down closer to see those. Okay, then you just go back in with one of the greens. I'm going to use the green ochre and blend that in a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this bottle over here because it's pink. I want to get it done. Pink, 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 pink. There we go. We're going to do it a little lighter than the bottle that's on the other side. So I'm going to leave the other colors. I'm just going to do this one in the black raspberry, clay rose, and peach with a little bit. Boy, today, little bit of black to darken it, but we have all these little details on here, which I'm going to try to avoid doing. But I know I'm going to end up doing them. So we're going to go in here with the black raspberry. And just kind of get in towards the middle of the bottle. We want it darkest around this bottle because it's behind it and it needs a shadow. It's also behind this one and needs a shadow. So we're just going to kind of put one in there. Okay, now I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with those little leaves. I'm bringing in the clay rose, just going on top. I'm going to bring that into the center. And then we'll bring in the light peach. Okay. Back in with the black raspberry. And of course back in with the other colors. Clay rose first and then the peach. I said it was going to be lighter than the other one. Okay. Gonna sharpen these up. I think I'm gonna make this one two-tone. since those leaves are so ornate, I'm not going to see it too well if I just go pink on pink on pink. It might stand out a little more if I put a different color in there. Yeah, let's make more work for myself, huh? I'm going to blend that a little better. Bring in some white too. Duster, 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 duster. So in comes the white. Add a little more lightness on this side of the bottle. There's a dark spot in here for some reason. You don't have to do this part, but I'm burnishing it with my finger. Nicely smears it around. You get it all over your hand and into spaces. That's why you get the eraser out. I just have to decide what color I want to do the leaves. Now I have the pink here. I can put some pink up in this area and put a pink gem in there, and I have to decide if I want to do that in a different color. Bring in purple, but you know, that would be kind of could bring in blue with the pink, or I could just do it in the pinks. I'll just do it in the pinks. So we'll go up the leaf stem. Oh, what the heck. We'll go up, cut it across. Make it look a little more etched in the glass. Okay, we'll add a little tiny bit. White on this side of it. Then we'll go in with the pink rose I used on the frog's tummy on this side. Then we're going to add a little white on that too. Make sure you get like the tip of this pencil after I did the darkness on here has got that dark color on. We don't want it there, so I just rub it until it comes off. Then we can just blend that light pink in. Like that. This one needs to be a little darker. So is this side, because it's right next to that thing. And then we'll darken the bottom of the bottle. I think one of these needs to be darker too. And that looks pretty good. I might do a little eraser work on that just to brighten it up a little bit. Making this up as I go. To give it a little etched look. And hey, it looks textured, and that's about what I'm going after. So we'll just keep doing that, going up on these leaves up here. Might do that backwards though. So we go in with the pink on some of these on the bottom. Yeah. And then we do the, I'm going to turn it around so I get the shape going the right way. Okay, we just went across. I think. How did I do this? I don't know how I did this. Now I gotta turn it around. Oh, critters, I lost my pencil. Okay, I went up the line and then across. So up the line and across. So let's kind of redo that one. Okay, up the line and across. Up the line and across. Up the line and across. Okay. Over here, and then we'll do like half of that one. Up the line and across. That one should be a little different. Up and across. Okay, up and across. Up and across. I'm going to have to talk myself through it so I don't mess them all up and have to restart everything else again. Do those down just a little lower than the other ones. And this one up and across. That's why I put the pink in, so I wouldn't have to go in and do the pink over again. There we go. Alright, and on this side. And these little things will be black. So I'm going to make sure we darken the center. Alright. Sorry if my head's in the way here. Go in with the rosy pink again, just to blend that up. I forgot to do that one. Bring that back in here. Do half of this. Half of this one. Half of that one. There we go. All right. So that kind of gives it a nice texture. Bring in the white. And just touch up some spots. Just basically throw in some white here and there where you'd like to see it lighten up a little bit. And then just put a little bit of black coming right down the center. And coming up from the bottom up here. Okay. Then we got to put a little pink in here. So we'll go with the pink rose. I think think I'll put it in here too. These here will be black, but I think these petals should be lighter. And then we're going to put it up here in the crystal stopper. So we'll pick some triangles for light. So it kind of goes boing, boing, boing. And we'll stick one down in here. All right, we'll get the clay rose and put it in here. You can see that, right? And then we'll get the black raspberry. And then the peach, the light peach. Blend that in. A little white. Okay. Don't wipe it with your hand, Karen. Bad. We're going to bring in the clay rose down in here, and we're going to throw it, since we're up here at the top, in an area in here too. So we'll darken that one. We'll give it its own area over here. And we'll throw some of it in there. The black raspberry in this area here. And we're going to bring it up, we'll say over here. And some up here, right into that other piece. And right in there, and we'll bring that down on this side. Probably down here. Maybe a little bit up there. Okay. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of the light peach. Pull that up in here. And then the rest of that gets done in white. Okay, one of the things is I don't like how I did these two together, so we're going to erase a little bit of one of them. Let's see. We'll make that one lighter, and we'll make this one up here darker. Okay, a little bit of the light pink into that. This one we're going to have to do in here with white. And I like that a little better so they're not kitty cornered there. Gonna go back in there with just a line of the dark. So it kind of shoots out a little bit. Make sure it's blended in. Don't know how well it looks blended in there. Okay, so we have a jeweled top. And then this will be done in, I guess we have to do that in pink. Gosh darn it, I want it black. So we're going to put in some peach here first. Peach there. And black raspberry. Just noticed it's raining outside. Very happy about that. Bring in some of that pink. The rain might help get rid of some of the smoke. The fire that we have around us is what they call 95% contained, which is wonderful, and the firefighters are doing an excellent job. They've done is pulled all the hot soil and stuff into big piles, and they're going to let it sit there and do its smoldering stuff, so it still kind of smokes a bit, but at least it can't catch anything on fire. And up here and here and right there. Okay, that bottle done. These little bits here are going to be black. I mean, I could just do that, and now they're pink. That might look okay. Just rub that in. And we'll rub it in up there too. If we want a little more whiteness that I just kind of took out of there, we'll just take in the eraser and pull in little white spots. Blend that back in with the white pencil. There, that kind of gives you the sparkle back. And then stickles are going to go in here, so we'll just lighten those up a little bit. All right, too much mess on my paper. Okay. I want that lighter here in the one side too, so we're gonna pull in the white and lighten that bottle up a little bit there. Other bottle. Gotta do it. It's blue. At least we can do the candle top blue. What do we got here? What are you? The sky blue light. And where did the indigo go? It was here on my desk. Okay, so I've got my, 3 blues. And we're going to go ahead and do at least this part. So the drips are going to be thickest down at the bottom and thinner at the top. So we want to darken the bottom of the drips and lighten it up towards the top. And we also want to make sure we don't have dark next to dark, because then it'll blur in. So see, if I do this one dark, I want to keep the dark on that side, just not go up as high. Some you can go up higher on, some you don't want to. Looks like this one's in a beaker. And then up at the top, I'm going to darken this one side here. Darken a little bit there. It's hard to tell, but I think this is a drip. And here's a drip. We didn't get this drip. You better watch it. He's going to get burned here. Look at that, just a little closer here. I'm just gonna blend that right into that one. Can't tell. Okay, then you bring in, and I think I have to sharpen this one a little bit, the slate blue. We're going to add a little of that in here. Want to leave enough room for our lightest blue. Okay, and I'm going to sharpen that one up too. Just so I can get into those tiny little spots. Using pretty heavy pressure on that. so I can blend the other two blues together. And I'm going to put a little white in here too. Make sure I get all of them. I'll probably forget one. And then the white. Here somewhere on my desk, and I can't find it. Too many pencils. I think I need a better organizational tip. When you guys are all using your pens, I knew that was going to happen. I got it too sharp. When you're using your whole desk and you can't put your pencils away because you have to write down which ones you use. How do you keep them from rolling underneath your book? Do you guys have some kind of I've heard some people say they put them in trays, but then I'd be making so much noise because my mic is right next to the tabletop. I knew I'd miss one. Did you see that? I missed that one. You were all screaming, weren't you? Okay. Thought about getting like a mouse pad or something that I could lay them all on. Keep them from moving on the desk, but if I had a mouse pad instead of a tabletop here, I guess it would be okay in books, but sometimes I do single sheets and that would just, you'd push your pencil right through it, probably. So I gotta come up with some idea. Now, we have smoke over here that's blue, so we're gonna make the smoke up here blue. Going back in with the indigo, up here at the darkest point. Here, coming up, and then we'll do right in here. Okay. Slate blue, blue slate, doesn't have a name on it, I can't remember. Doesn't help if I look. Okay, this one has a name, I can read it, it says sky blue light. I'm going to start to wheeze again, I'm going to have to call this after I get this part done. Then we're going to go in with a little white. Make that glow around the wick. Darken this up just a bit more. And if you want, you can darken these little edges down here, which I will probably do off camera so I can get down in there and really see what I'm doing. But I think that's looking pretty good. I'm crazy about the bottle, but I mean, it'll work. It's a bottle. Okay, I'm going to lift the camera up. Let you see what we got so far. So the pinks are just a bit different, but they're the same pinks, basically. We got our green frog and our green here. So we have our 3 points of green. We have our blue, and this will be blue, but that's kind of one solid blue. So we can bring some blue over here, either into that tag or these tags. We have our purple. I know we're going to be putting purple into, all these colors are going into these crystals here. But I've only got 2 purples. Well, kind of 3 pinks, if you count his tummy. So this could be, the sand could probably be a mix between the pink, the purple. I'll make this tag another color that brings it over from this side. So we'll see about this. But so far that's what we got. I might do a little more erasing in here just to bring out some cut edges there, and we'll add the black in here. The bottle here is going to be a blue color. So when we do the next part, we'll be doing the sand. These tags will all be done. I may even bring in a third color or a different color for all the tags. I'm not sure yet. And we still have to do the background. So next video, guys, I will see you, and I hope you all had a wonderful day. Still having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.